Hi, I'm Cindy Wilfong. Welcome to Optimal Health on Purpose. I'd like to talk to you today about my recommended reading list and why I'm sharing it with you. If you can find a good coach or mentor, it's really important for you to follow their advice in your quest, but to make permanent behavior changes, it's important for you to know the why of what you're doing. And I feel like the best way to do this is for you to read, study, and listen to information appropriate to your situation. But where does one find the books, videos, websites, podcasts that have the kind of information that you can trust? You know, there's tons of information out there on the internet, but is it right for you? A good mentor can guide you to the kind of information that can help you in your particular area of interest. Over the years, to have had a few really great mentors that pointed me in the right direction or sometimes just helped me ask the right questions has been really key to my knowledge on health, fitness, nutrition, and personal development. I like to think of this as a fun journey of self-discovery. Out of all the books and articles that I've read, I have compiled a list of books that I think are really good if you're beginning to learn about these sorts of topics. It's taken me years to read all these books, and it isn't necessary for you to read them all, but there should be a book or two that I can guide you to on your journey. By reading these books, you will begin to understand the why of health, nutrition, and mindset, and should be able to effectively manage your own life. One disclaimer that I'd like to offer here, though, is that none of these books are meant to diagnose, treat, or cure any disease. Check with your medical professional for specific answers to specific concerns that you have. You know, if I'm coaching you or mentoring you, my ultimate goal for you is for you to live a life independent of me by knowing enough to make choices that will lead you to live a quality life of optimal health on purpose. I'm going to highlight a few of the books in each of the 4 categories on my list that should give you an idea of the types of books that are here. If you would like a printable version of my reading list, it is available on optimalhealthonpurpose.com. The 4 general categories of books are mindset and attitude, general health issues, hormone balance, and diet and weight loss. I'd like to just read through and highlight some titles for you here. The first one under mindset and attitude, there's a really great little book called Being Happy by Andrew Matthews, and it just really talks about that being happy is a choice, and then talks about simple ways to help you understand how to craft your self-talk, and it's got some great little cartoons. It's just a great little book. There's another one by Don Colbert called Deadly Emotions, and he really talks about how emotions can cause disease and how stress can cause problems in your life, and I really feel like that's a really good book. Don Colbert is an MD. And then the next book is What to Say When You Talk to Yourself by Dr. Shad Helmstetter. Our self-talk, a lot of times, a lot of it is negative and we don't even know it. So this helps you learn how to craft your self-talk and how to stop negative thinking from sabotaging you and your whatever goal that you have. The next one is general health issues, and I have more books here, but I'm just going to talk about a few. There's one called Real Life Detox by Dr. Chet Zalasko, who's a good friend of mine, and it's just a simple little book. People ask me all the time about, what do you think about detoxing? What do you think about cleansing? Well, he talks about how to do a detox in real life and how for it, not to be something really arduous to do. He's got great recipes in there, and he's divided it into sections where one's more for cleansing, one's for detoxing, and then he's got different recipes for things that you can make that is real easy to do. So I recommend that definitely. There's another one here called Spark by Dr. John Rady, and he talks about the effects of exercise on your brain and how they've done research showing how exercise can be so helpful for things like depression, and they did some studies with high school students doing a boot camp and the results of that affecting their IQ levels and their test scores. Great book. The book I'm reading now is called The Brain Warrior's Way by Dr. Daniel Amen. Great book, and it's got lots of whys in it, and then lots of things that you can do simply, lots of recipes. It probably follows more closely how I coach my clients than any other book on this list. Love it. And it is my current favorite book. The next one, Wheat Belly by Dr. William Davis. He's a cardiologist and practices in Madison, Wisconsin, I believe. And it's a great book of some different things that he's found out in his practice and how many people benefit from taking the wheat out of their diet. So that's a really good one. Younger Next Year is a fun book. There's a Younger Next Year for women that's just really great by Henry Lodge and Chris Crowley. And you know, this is a really good one for people 55 and older. You're not over the hill. He talks about you being metabolically younger next year by doing some simple things and exercising seriously 6 days a week and cutting out the crap, is what he says. I'm quoting him. The next category is Hormone Balance, and one of my favorites on this book is called Adrenal Fatigue. That book was like a paradigm shift for me. I just totally understood how your body can perceive many things as stress, food sensitivities, lots of things that we don't even think about that our body perceives as a stress on the body, and how that can trigger inflammation, how it can trigger autoimmune diseases, and it's just a really good book. I really recommend that. Dr. John Lee's Hormone Balance Made Simple is a really good book that is really simple for anyone to understand about hormone balance and how it affects your life, how it affects weight loss, just all the different things that would benefit you from reading that. There's a couple here that are great for younger people. Suzanne Summers has a book on here called I'm Too Young for This, where a lot of girls, women in their early 40s are feeling like, oh my gosh, I'm too young for all these symptoms. These are menopausal symptoms. Well, she talks about why that's going on and then how to correct that naturally. Another one that's great for younger women is called The Hormone Cure by Sarah Gottfried. She speaks your language. If you're 35 to 45, that's her age, and she will address some issues in there that young moms with busy families, and they're working some different things that cause their hormones to get out of balance, and then how to correct that. What Your Doctor May Not Tell You About Menopause is a great book for women who either are going through menopause or post-menopause. Dr. John Lee did a lot of research in his practice using natural progesterone clear back in the 70s. So all the books that he's written are super, and I've got several of them listed here. The last category is diet and weight loss. One of my favorite books on this list is The Primal Blueprint, Quick and Easy Meals, and this is by Mark Sisson. And he has a website and a podcast, Primal Blueprint. This cookbook is great. It has recipes in it that go right along with the way that I coach weight loss. He's got breakfasts, lunches, dinners, appetizers, snacks, salad dressings that you can make. It is a great book, and it's simple. They're all like 15-minute meals, simple ingredients. He's got the listing of ingredients. He's got pictures of the before and after and how they look. And it's just great for busy people who need quick and easy meals. So that's a really good one. Another one on here is called The Body Fat Solution by one of my favorite authors, Tom Venuto. And he has been a competitive professional natural bodybuilder, lots of experience with diet, exercise, and training. And The Body Fat Solution is a great book. So I hope that interests you enough for you to want to print this list out and start checking it off. Remember, you can print it off at optimalhealthonpurpose.com. If you're looking through this list of books and you're a little overwhelmed and you're not quite sure where you should start, you can contact me through my website and give me a little background, and I can probably help guide you to maybe the first couple books that you should start on, and I think then you'll know what to read next. You can also like me on my Optimal Health on Purpose Facebook page and subscribe to my Optimal Health on Purpose YouTube channel. In closing, I would like to encourage you to take personal responsibility and educate yourself so that you can live a life of optimal health on purpose now and for the rest of your life.